Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I'm very excited today to introduce you to a channel that I believe is going to change how people understand the world of trading. Well, buying and selling financial assets like stocks, gold, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies online may seem a bit intimidating to many and even suspicious to some. Well, I do get it. I understand. I used to feel the same way too. But after walking through the journey myself, I came to understand what Nelson Mandela, one of Africa's greatest leaders, meant when he said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." Now, before we start, let me make this one clear. Everything I am going to share on this channel is meant for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing shared on this channel is financial advice and should not be taken as such. I advise you to do your own due diligence and do your own research before you make any investment or business decisions. Now, with that said, let's get straight into it. As a self-taught trader, I walked through the journey, the ups and downs. I made a lot of mistakes, and above all, I gained a lot of knowledge and insight into the world of trading. And that is what I'm going to share with you step by step, so that maybe you can avoid the pitfalls that I fell into and hopefully grow much faster than I did. So whether you are a beginner or you've been around for a while, but you haven't got your rhythm yet, then this channel is for you. But before we start talking about charts, profits, strategies, etc., there is something more important that we need to understand, and that is protecting your capital. You see, your money is your business, and your number one job is to protect it, because otherwise, if it's not there, then you're not even in the game. My name is Musa, and this is Redemption Trading. Welcome, and let's get started. The most obvious way to protect your capital is to educate yourself ahead of any business or investment decisions. Let us look at some ancient wisdom from one of my favorite money books called The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. One of the timeless and classic lessons from this book is that the first step to wealth is not making money, but keeping it. Now, in the fourth chapter of that book, Akkad, the teacher, says this whilst he was addressing his students. I'm going to read a passage from the book. The first sound principle of investment is security for thy principal. Is it wise to be intrigued by larger earnings when thy principal may be lost? I say not. The penalty of risk is probable loss. Study carefully before parting with thy treasure, each assurance that it may be safely reclaimed. Be not misled by thy own romantic desires to make wealth rapidly. Now, as you can see, these laws of money are universal and unchanging. As traders, this is relevant to us more than ever. Since the markets are full of opportunities, but at the same time, they are full of traps that you may fall into without noticing. Now, I would suggest you follow the 3 rules that I think are most important to safeguard you as a trader. Number 1, do not follow the hype. Number 2, do not trust anyone that promises you guaranteed results. Remember the saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. The 3rd rule that you must keep is never skip the learning process. Remember, it is better to take slow, educated steps than to take rushed, uneducated ones. By the way, if you find this information to be valuable, I would suggest you click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and like the video so that you don't miss our next episodes. Also, if you think this could help someone that you know, please go ahead and share the video so that we reach as many people as possible in our plea to changing lives. Now, let me set you up with your first thing that you need as a trader. Now, as a trader, you need a place where you are going to buy and sell your favorite assets. This place is called an exchange or a broker. It's an online marketplace kind of thing. I would liken it to a physical marketplace where you go to buy and sell vegetables, and stuff like that. Okay, let's dive straight into that. Right, for purposes of illustration, we are going to choose 2 of the exchanges that I use. The one is called BitGet, and then the other one is called Exness. Okay, so basically what you need to do is download the app. Say you download BitGet. Okay, it gives you this interface here, and then you simply go to sign up there and then follow the instructions. It's easy as ABC. Once you are done with that, you are already set up. You can start making money. But I don't want to stress this thing of going straight into buying and selling already before we get the education part right, So I want you to stick around with me in my next videos as I show you how to navigate through these apps once you've downloaded them. And whilst we are there, I want you to be very, very careful with the internet. The internet is very risky these days, so you want to really make sure you know what you're doing. There are lots of fake sites on the internet. So if you fall into the wrong one, then you're in big trouble. So my point is, before you do anything, before you even sign up, make sure you're signing up to the correct site. All right. I'm going to drop links to the ones that I use in the description below for your consideration. But always remember, it's your responsibility. Even with the ones that I'm going to recommend to you, please do your own research before you sign up. It gives you confidence, that, okay, I've read about this app. I know how long they've been in existence. They look legit, they are trustworthy. I can go with them, you see? So that rule, they never forget it, just do the right thing. Make sure you're doing the right thing all the time. Okay, I'm done with this video, and I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me this far. And just before you go, if you haven't yet subscribed or liked the video or hit that notification button, please do so. It helps my channel to grow faster. and we will be able to reach more people and change lives. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.